Hi there. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is the 12th of December, and we are much calmer today than we were yesterday. Well, Tom, you might as well join me. You're standing right there.
I'm going to come in.
Move over.
Had some technical issues.
All right, well, good morning to you and to you. Today, I was just saying that today is a much calmer day than yesterday. Yesterday was an absolute mess. There were over 200 vehicle accidents reported by the end of the day.
Right. And,
200.
And right now, I've up to about 3 or 4 already. People are 403. It's just an active zone. I'll show it to you coming up.
All right. Well, as you can see, our current temperatures, we can kind of move out of the way here. We're looking at -2 through Toronto. We're at -1 through Hamilton, 30 centimeters. It was very, very intense. Now, we'll talk more about what's to come in the next couple of days, how your weekend plays out. But first, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has an update on your morning commute.
I do. And right.
Hi there, good morning. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday, it is the 12th of December, and we are not in Stormwatch. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. So I got up at quarter to 4. No, I got up at 3:30.
Okay.
Sorry.
You get up really late for the show.
I got up 3:30. I was
Must
a little
be nice
bit
to be a
behind
man
schedule.
and not have to get ready.
Well, I don't have all the makeup.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway, I got out and I started the snowblower This morning, because the crews came along and plowed in the end of the driveway over at 2 o'clock in the morning.
How much do your neighbors hate you right now? I would have been so mad at you if you'd woken me up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
My neighbors are happy because I ended up doing their driveways too.
This morning?
This morning before I got changed.
This guy.
So anyway, yeah, because the plow came by at 2, I heard him go, I thought, great, now I'm plowed in.
Yeah.
So I have to get up and shovel. No, I started the snowblower.
Well, you know what? You actually got away quite lucky in Georgetown. We'll talk totals in just a few moments. But first, let's take a look at our temperatures. You know, and it'll be good for the kids to get out and build their snowmen and play in the snow and do all that fun stuff before it all melts over the weekend.
So you're taking Brooklyn out later?
Yeah.
Right. if it was up to...
That's what my husband is for. That's not true. We played in it for about a minute yesterday.
A minute, okay.
The roads were an absolute mess. We'll talk more about the long range. We'll get you into the weekend in just a moment. But first, Tom, what's going on the roads? All right, well, today's not a bad day. We've got a mix of sun and cloud for the most part, so get out and enjoy all that fresh snow that we saw yesterday, because temperatures are going to be warming up significantly, and we're actually going to be seeing it all melt. I mean, Sunday into Monday, it's going to be gone. We've got high pressure in place, so the weekend looks fantastic, but as we get into early next week, there is a chance for some more active weather on the way. Not a bad day today. We're looking at some sunshine, a few cloudy periods here and there. And those cloudy periods, they're going to continue until this evening through the overnight and tomorrow morning. But the weekend forecast, all in all, looks really, really good. We've got really mild temperatures coming in. So get out and build that snowman today, kids, because you're going to lose your chance if you wait until after the weekend. It will melt. We've got some sunshine for Saturday and into Sunday. Not a lot of active weather to talk about, but that really powerful Pacific low, that Pineapple Express everybody's heard about, that hit BC with the really strong winds, that's going to be our story come early next week. We're talking Tuesday. We can see some pretty decent rain, and then look at the sharp temperature contrast. By Wednesday, we're only looking at a daytime high of -1. Hi there. It is Friday. It is December the 12th. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network, where we are not in the storm watch. I'm Emily Vukovic.
Well, we're in one heck of a traffic mess. There are crashes all over the place. People are just going too fast. Then they're hitting a slippery section or an icy shoulder or some snow on the shoulder,
done.
and bang, they're gone. So we got crashed on the QE, 2 of them, problems on the 403, problems on the 427, and problems on the 401. So we're going to be a slow drive.
All right. Well, our temperatures are not a problem.
Of the snow away.
Now, some of the snow, let's talk totals. Now, I know in Georgetown you picked up about 8 centimeters.
Yeah, it seemed like more to me than that, but anyway, that's what they said.
Well, maybe you got more at your house because they know who you are.
I think they did.
The snowplows just kept dumping it on your property. So very widespread amounts east to west. We'll talk more about your long range into the weekend, but first, here's Tom with traffic. Well, we are going to see some sunshine today. Yay. And temperatures are sitting closer to seasonal than they have been. That's good news as well. Tomorrow, we're looking at a good day as well. A little bit of cloud cover in the morning, but by the afternoon, we should see peaks of sun. Sunday looks good as well. We've got temperatures that are going to be hitting above our seasonal average. We're looking at 4 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday. And then into the beginning of next week, we've all heard about that Pineapple Express that dropped about 200 millimeters of rain through San Francisco. That's going to be our story. It'll weaken by the time it gets to us, but look at our temperatures. We're going to see a high of 6 by Tuesday, but we do have some rain in the forecast. Well, we are going to be seeing a fairly decent day today, so that'll help hopefully ease the traffic woes. We've got sunshine in the forecast. Temperatures are going to be more mild than they have been. We're getting up to a daytime high of 1, which is our seasonal high. We are going to be seeing some cloud cover tonight and into tomorrow. And then for the long-range forecast, well, we do have mild temperatures for Saturday and Sunday. I mean, it's going to be a great weekend to get out and do that last-minute Christmas shopping. There's only like 12 shopping days left or something, so make sure you get out and do it. That Pineapple Express that brought 200 millimeters of rain through parts of California is coming our way. Not as much rain, but it will be wet. Well, we did see our fair share of snow yesterday throughout the GTA, about 21 centimeters for the city of Toronto. The good news is that the weekend, we've got high pressure in place, sunshine, and milder temperatures for both Saturday, Sunday. As we get into Monday, that very powerful Pacific storm, well, that's that same low that's going to be moving in and giving us some rainfall. Certainly not as intense as it was for them and in through parts of BC, but we are going to see some wet weather to kick off the beginning of next week. So make sure you get out and enjoy some of the sunshine this weekend. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has an update on your morning commute. All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Now, places like Mansford, they have unconfirmed reports of about 40 centimeters of snow. That's just south of Georgian Bay.
Well, that's what Dr. Doug was saying yesterday. There were good signs that some places were going to get upwards of 40 centimeters.
Yeah.
And that line just kept on pumping away. It was nonstop. So really, that's the result of it.
Well, some of the snowfall totals, even in through Toronto, are quite impressive. Anywhere. Speaking of Tom, I'm going to turn things over to him right now for traffic. Better than your traffic, that's for sure. We are going to see some sunshine throughout the day today. Now, we do have a little bit of cloud cover moving in by this evening and in through tonight. Tomorrow morning can be a little cloudy as well, but we should see peaks of sun throughout the afternoon, depending on where you are. For the rest of the weekend, I mean, Sunday looks great. We've got a mix of sun and cloud, high pressure in place. Temperatures are going to be warming, so no excuse to not finish that Christmas shopping this weekend. Early next week, temperatures really warming up, but we do have some rain on the way through the GTA. Not a bad day today. Faring a little bit better than Tom's traffic, that's for sure. We've got some sunshine in the forecast, a little bit of cloud cover throughout the evening and overnight and tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, again, we should see a little peak of sun coming through, and temperatures are really going to be warming up. We'll be above our seasonal average at about 4 degrees for not only Saturday, but for Sunday as well. So this high pressure, it's sticking around. It's going to be a good weekend to build the snowman and then to watch it melt. We've got an area of low pressure approaching. This is that same Pacific low that brought over 200 millimeters of rain through parts of San Francisco. It's not going to bring that amount to us, but it is going to give us a bit of a wet start to next week. And then temperatures are going to cool down and winter weather will return. All right. Thanks so much, Kevin. That's the truth. I mean, I had to brush my car off twice yesterday, once when I left work and then once when I went to go pick up my daughter at daycare. It was just... it just kept coming.
Yeah,
it didn't want to stop.
No, I know. I did the driveway a couple times yesterday. I did it again at around 2, 3 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, I did my neighbors, too.
Well, okay, so your direct neighbors love you because you did their driveway, but the neighbors maybe that you did not that woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I can't do everybody's driveway at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You don't have to do it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I had to do mine.
I would have gone out there and probably strangled you.
No, you wouldn't. If I was doing your driveway, you'd
But if you weren't doing my driveway and you woke me up.
But if you came out, I'd go and do your driveway.
You always have an answer. We'll talk more about your long range, but first, Tom, what's going on the roads? Well, we do have a lot of sunshine today, which is great news. It's faring better than Tom's traffic, that's for sure. We are going to see sun through London, up through Orangeville, Barrie, Oshawa, Toronto. Everybody's getting it. Cloud cover starts to roll in tonight. We are going to be seeing mild conditions. We could see a foggy start to the day, in fact, tomorrow. That high pressure is going to be giving us a little bit more sunshine over the weekend for both Saturday and Sunday. But to kick off early next week, we do have a system coming in that is going to be bringing us mild temperatures and rain. Well, we did see our fair share of snow yesterday throughout the GTA, about 21 centimeters for the city of Toronto.
Just squeezing out the last few bits, and overall temperatures are looking to be okay. 3 in Moncton, -3 in Hamilton, just a slight hair below seasonal there. And then out.
Should I go clean that car off?
Yeah, if it was my car, I'd want you to. Totally. Thanks so much, Kevin. I just want to take a minute here to wish our very own Tom Reynolds a very happy 40th birthday.
Yeah, again. Exactly. 40 again. I've been using that one for a long time. And this has been, of course, it's on Sunday, my birthday. And
yes.
Thank you very much. And a special thanks to Rachel Houston. She made up cupcakes with all the highway names.
Traffic cupcakes, how cute.
This one's a blue, and it's the 407. And they brought me my favorite ice cream, which is, of course,
the
candy cane. I just love that stuff. have. And thank you to all the folks out in the news pit who just sang happy birthday
And we
to me.
did.
Beautifully, too. I might
Yes,
add.
we were all in tune.
The Weather Network choir was just perfect.
All right, well, let's take a look at some of the snowfall totals at Riverdale. We have seen a ton of snow, and it's caused a lot of issues on the roads, even this morning, hasn't it, Tom? Well, we are going to see a beautiful day today. We've got some sunshine in the forecast and temperatures hitting above the freezing mark. We're going to see a daytime high of 1. That's seasonal for this time of year. Tonight, we could see some cloud cover. We've got a lot of moisture still lingering around, and temperatures are going to be warming. So I would not be surprised if we woke up to a little bit of early morning fog. Not only tomorrow morning, but on Sunday morning as well, we might be able to see it. Now, for the temperatures, we're looking at daytime highs around 4 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday, and then early next week, warming up to 6. But new system on the way, bringing us quite a bit of rain to kick off the work week. Well, today looks pretty good. We're going to see some sunshine eventually, and temperatures are going to be at our seasonal average. We're looking at a daytime high of 1 for the city of Toronto. A little cooler up in Barrie and through Orangeville. We're looking at -1 for a daytime high, but still really comfortable. Tomorrow, a good day. We've got daytime highs getting up to about 4 degrees, but because of all the moisture and that fresh snowpack, there is a chance that we are going to be seeing some early morning fog Saturday morning and Sunday morning. But high pressure sticks around, which means sunshine stays for us Saturday and into Sunday. By the beginning of next week, we've got a new system on the way that's bringing with it a southerly flow, so temperatures are really going to be warming up, but it is going to be a wet start to the week. Monday and Tuesday, we're looking at daytime highs around 6 degrees, but rain on the way. That sharp temperature cool down behind the cold front could bring us a little shot of snow come the middle of next week. All right, thanks so much, Kevin. And I just want to mention that candy cane ice cream that we're having for your birthday today, it's incredible.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so good.
I know. I've only gone through 2 tubs in about 2 weeks.
See, and now that I have this going on,
Yes.
I'm worried that I might go through about 20 tubs. Let's just put it that way.
You mean the baby's going to like it too?
But I think the baby already likes it. Okay, snowfall totals look like this from yesterday in Beaton. They're really shoveling out 30 and only about 5 to 10, so it didn't quite make it that far west. We'll talk more about the weekend. We'll get you right into next week and on the way to Christmas. But first, here's Tom. Thanks, Tom. Well, today we are going to see some sunshine, which I think is really good news for people that want to get out and kind of clean up and shovel and we'll get some exercise. We are seeing a daytime high of 1. Tonight, we're going to see this cloud cover move in, and that cloud cover is going to linger throughout the morning tomorrow. And I wouldn't be surprised because temperatures are going to be warming up. It's going to be really, really moist that we do see a little bit of early morning fog. So don't be surprised both Saturday and even into Sunday morning. But we've got sunshine forecast for the afternoon on the weekends and warmer temperatures. We're going to see daytime highs around 4 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday. Here comes that Pacific low that dropped about 200 millimeters of rain through San Francisco. It's not going to be as intense for us, but it is going to bring us some rain and very mild temperatures. Well, we did see our fair share of snow yesterday throughout the GTA, about 21 centimeters for the city of Toronto. All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Well, it's true. I mean, Kevin's a big, strong guy. He can help people out.
Yeah, for a second or two.
Well, I guess.
30 seconds.
Still, I mean, he did it.
I know he did, yes.
We did see some significant amount. All right, we'll talk about how this mess is going to melt over the weekend. But first, Tom, it's still impacting the drive, isn't it? Not a bad forecast. Today we are expected to see some sunshine. We're going to see temperatures that are a little bit warmer than they have been. We'll get up to seasonal 1 degree. And then tonight, expect to see quite a bit of cloud cover move in. We'll see some residual cloud cover throughout tomorrow morning. I wouldn't be surprised if we even saw a little bit of morning fog just because there's going to be so much moisture left in the air. And then same deal for Sunday morning. We may see a little bit of fog, but high pressure in place, so temperatures are going to be warming up. We're getting up to about 4 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday. Beginning of next week, new area of low pressure comes in, helps warm us up. We're going to see daytime highs around 6 degrees for Monday and Tuesday, but bringing in some rain. Thanks, Tom. Well, we are going to be seeing some sunshine today, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy about that. Pretty much right across the board. We've got that high pressure moving in, but we do have a bit of cloud cover moving in tonight, tomorrow morning. We may actually see some early morning fog. Temperatures are going to be quite mild, but we should also see a little bit of sunshine throughout the afternoon and in through the evening. Saturday looks pretty good temperature-wise. So does Sunday. We're getting up to a daytime high of 4 degrees. With that high pressure in place, it looks like it's going to be a good weekend. You have no excuse not to hit the malls for shopping. There's only about 12 shopping days left before Christmas. Now, the beginning of early next week, things are going to get wet. This area of low pressure is that same Pacific low that brought about 200 millimeters of rain through the San Francisco area, that Pineapple Express. Well, it's coming our way. It's not going to drop that much rain, but it is still going to give us a very wet and mild start to next week. It took about just over an hour to get from parts of the 401 to the 404. That bad. We're up to 400. I mean, it was so slow going, nobody could get anywhere quickly. So hopefully you took your time and you didn't end up in a ditch. Barrie picked up about 26 centimeters. St. Catharines picked up about 31. Downtown, we picked up areas anywhere between 20 to 24 centimeters. Pearson was at 17 centimeters. Vaughan picked up 22, and up through Beaton, 34 centimeters of snow. So it certainly wasn't light, to say the least. A lot of people are still cleaning up today. Kevin Yard, he joins us in Oakville. And Kevin, are you being a good Samaritan? Are you shoveling people's driveways for them?
For the most part, no snow.
All right, thanks so much. Yeah, that's totally good news. And I just want to mention, too, that Kevin, he wasn't with us yesterday. We had Michelle Mackey. She was up at a service station on the 400. And Kevin was doing lots of fun stuff indoors in Niagara Falls. So, Kevin, you got away easy this time. Not next time, though. We'll get you out there next time. Okay, we do have some sunshine in the forecast for today. Temperatures hovering around 1 degree, which is seasonal for us. -1 up in the Barrie area. Tonight, we're going to see some cloud cover, and I wouldn't be surprised if this stuck around for the majority of the day tomorrow, even into the east end. But we should see a little bit of sunshine, and temperatures hitting 4 degrees. So a warm weekend ahead. Well, yeah, got to put it in perspective. -1 this afternoon through Barrie, 2 degrees in Hamilton, 0 for the afternoon in Oshawa, but everybody's going to be seeing some sunshine. This evening, if you're heading out, if you're off to your office Christmas party, remember, ride programs are out now. This is the season, so be careful. And dress for the conditions. We're looking at -2 through Orangeville, through Toronto, and through Hamilton this evening. The weekend looks pretty good. We've got some sunshine with this high pressure for both Saturday and Sunday, but because there's a lot of lingering moisture, I wouldn't be surprised if we woke up to early morning fog Saturday and Sunday. We do have an area of low pressure to kick off next week, but this low that brought 200 millimeters of rain through San Francisco is going to help warm us up. It's going to be wet Monday, Tuesday, but temperatures will be mild. Thanks, Chrissy. Yeah, it was quite a storm yesterday. Thanks for joining us, by the way, here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. We have seen some pretty impressive totals when it comes to our snowfall amounts. Places in and around Barrie picked up about 26 centimeters. Through the downtown core, we picked up about 17 to 24 centimeters. It was more so at Pearson that we hit 17, about 18 centimeters outside our Oakville studios. Newmarket picked up 24, and if you're in Oshawa, 10 to 15 centimeters was your story. Now, the good news is that we are going to be seeing some sunshine throughout the day today. Temperatures hitting seasonal averages. A lot of people are going to be happy about that. Cloud cover starts to move in tonight and into tomorrow morning, and temperatures are going to be warming. So we may actually wake up to a little bit of morning fog for both Saturday and for Sunday. Temperatures this afternoon, we're looking at a daytime high of 1, and there's that sunshine. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy about this. So kids, get out and build that snowman today, because over the weekend it looks as though it's probably going to melt. This evening, if you're heading out, we're looking at -2, pretty much right across the board. The temperatures for the weekend above our seasonal average, Saturday and Sunday, highs of 4. Disaster because of all the snow that was on the ground. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic, and some of the snow totals from yesterday are quite impressive just around the GTA. For example, in the downtown core, York University picked up 20 centimeters. Riverdale picked up 24 centimeters. Up through Beaton, 34 centimeters, and down through Hamilton, 5 to 10. So as you can see, it was a very, very wide range of snowfall accumulations. Temperatures yesterday were cold. We were at -2.7. That's our daytime high for Toronto, but it actually felt much colder than that when you factor in the winds. And at times, the winds were gusting up to about 50 kilometers an hour, which caused for some blowing snow, poor visibility on the roads. It was certainly just it was a yucky, yucky day to be out on the roads, that's for sure. Our temperatures today are actually going to be warming up, which is nice. You can see here, this is the temperature contrast. We like to see these lighter blues. We don't want to get into the dark blues and the purples, right? Okay, well, we've got that lighter blue today and even through the overnight. I wouldn't be surprised if we woke up to a little bit of early morning fog. There's going to be a lot of moisture in the air and temperatures are going to be rising as we get into the weekend. So for today, we're looking at a daytime high of 1. We'll see some sunshine with high pressure in place. This evening, if you're hitting the town, bundle up because -2 is quite chilly, but it's going to be more comfortable than it has been, that's for sure. Afternoon daytime highs right across the board. We're looking anywhere from -1 through Barrie to about 2 degrees in Hamilton, and we're going to be seeing lots of sunshine. Early in the morning, late overnight, and it just kept going all day. It never wanted to stop. So we picked up about 34 centimeters through Beaton. Downtown, anywhere between 20 and 24 centimeters through Riverdale. Just outside our Oakville studios, we picked up about 18 centimeters. So, I mean, a lot of areas saw a lot of snow, and today is going to be a really good day for cleanup. All right, thanks so much, Kevin. He's normally really great. Like if he sees someone shoveling, he'll take over for at least a few minutes. It's nice to have a big, strong guy like Kevin around, that's for sure. All right, 34 centimeters through Beaton. We saw about 22 centimeters through Vaughan. Temperatures yesterday were cold as well, and the winds that were gusting up to about 50 kilometers an hour. Made it feel a lot colder, and blowing snow and visibility was an issue. Daytime high downtown, -2.7. Our seasonal average, 1 for this time of year. The good news is that temperatures are going to be warming up starting with today. As you can see, we like to see those kind of light blues transitioning to white to yellow. Those are the temperatures we like to see. These big dark blues and purples, oof, no thanks. That means it's cold. Temperatures today getting up to 1. We've got lots of sunshine in the forecast. And then this evening, if you're heading out, if you're going to a Christmas party, if you're hitting the town, make sure you dress for it because this evening temperature is going to be a chilly -2. Thanks so much, Chrissy. I'm Emily Vukovic, and that's true. Welcome to Canada. Every Canadian knows about snow. We just have to deal with it. Some areas got hit harder than others. Up through Barrie, we saw about 15 to 26 centimeters. Pearson picked up 17, and through St. Catharines, they're closer to 31 centimeters. Through the downtown core, Downsview picked up 22 centimeters, and areas a little bit further north of Newmarket and Vaughan, saw over 30 centimeters. So it was pretty intense. Now, the good news is that we are going to be seeing a clearing trend throughout the day today. We'll start to see this cloud cover cease, and we will get into a little bit of sunshine. More cloud cover moves in tonight and into tomorrow morning. Because it's going to be so mild and we're still seeing a lot of moisture, there is the potential for us to see a little bit of early morning fog tomorrow morning, and even in on Sunday morning. Temperatures this afternoon, I don't think anyone's going to be complaining. We're seasonal. We're seeing daytime highs to the north of about -1 through Orangeville and Barrie. Downtown, we're looking at 1. Hamilton, seeing a daytime high of 2 degrees. And if you're heading out tonight, bundle up. -2 is your temperature, so not too bad. But if you're going caroling or if you're going to a Christmas party or something, just dress for the conditions. We are going to be seeing sunshine for Saturday and Sunday and mild temperatures to kick off next week. Taking a look now at your long-range forecast, joining us, meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum. After a real good taste of winter weather, tell me the weekend looks better.
It does. Great weather to get out and about, to do your shopping or whatever you want to do if you need to do some traveling. The thaw will be underway this weekend. We'll really see that as we go into early next week. If you're dreaming of a white Christmas, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait for some later snow.
Okay.
This snow is not sticking around.
Okay, now when you say breezy and mild, we're talking kind of mid-single digits, a little bit of sunshine, not a bad start to the week.
Yes, and again, the snow will be all gone by Tuesday as we have some rain moving in Monday night into Tuesday, our December thaw. Now, the thaw is short-lived as well, but the cooler temperatures that arrive on Wednesday, not Arctic cold, just temperatures sliding back to near seasonal.
Okay, so we've got cooler, little few snow showers throughout Wednesday. Getting into the end of next week, we do have a new system approaching now.
Yes.
Is this really going to be temperature dependent?
Right, well, and track dependent. Two different options. One would be the low tracking more towards the U.S. East Coast, which would put us on the cold side of the system.
So that would be snow?
Bring us some snow, right, and then probably a white Christmas. The other option is the low tracks up more towards Sault Ste. Marie. That would put us in the warm sector, very mild temperatures and rain. Not good news if you want a white Christmas.
All right, so we've got two different scenarios, and of course it's still too early to tell, but make sure you stay with us because we're going to break it down for you as the week continues. Now, late December, so maybe we won't have a white Christmas, but we'll probably have maybe a white New Year's.
Right, the pattern transition, the timing's still uncertain whether it's just before Christmas or just after. But as we go through the holidays, we'll be transitioning into a colder pattern. Usually such transitions bring active weather as well. So don't put off your Christmas shopping. Do it this weekend, as we could have active weather and colder weather as we head into the holidays.
See, now that is good advice. You have to listen to Dr. Doug Gillum when it comes to the snow and when you should.
This weather